In this video, we're going to talk about some of the more basic animations that you can do with things in PowerPoint. So you want to be under the Animations tab, and then you want to click on Custom Animation, and that's going to bring up this window. Now you click on any object. It can be an image, it can be a block of text, anything that you want. And you can use this Add Effect button to add any one of 4 types of effects. Entrance are all different ways of an object coming into a slide. Exit is obviously the object leaving the slide, and emphasis is just a few fun special effects. Motion paths allow us to actually draw a path and then the object will follow it, but that's a little more advanced and we'll deal with it later. So let's just start by putting in a really basic effect so that when we click into the slide, there won't be an image, and then when we click again, the image will simply fade in, let's say. So under Add Effect, we click Entrance, and we click Fade. And we get a little preview of what it'll look like. So if I now click Slideshow, we've now arrived at the slide, and when we click, in comes Dooney. Okay. Now you can actually add multiple effects to one character or to one object. So we've got already one effect, and as you can see, it says Start on Click. If we set it to start with previous, it would just happen as soon as we got to that slide. So let's have a look at how that would be. Okay, so it's set to start with previous. If we now go to Slideshow, as soon as you get to the slide without clicking, it will come in. Okay, I'm going to change this back to Start on Click. And what we could now do is add another effect. Let's say we want Dooney to slowly fade in and then do one spin. So we'll go Add Effect, Emphasis, Spin. Okay. Note that you can change the amount. So we could say Custom. If we wanted to do, say, 5 spins, we could set it to 1800 degrees. And we could set the speed to very fast. Or we could set it to something more like just fast, let's say. Okay, and the timing, we want Dooney to first fade in and then to do the spinning. So what we're going to choose is Start after Previous. So as soon as the first effect is finished, then the second one will kick in. Okay, let's have a look at what that looks like. So we click once, he fades in, and then as soon as he's in, he does a spin. We could also change that. If we wanted him to fade and spin at the same time, we could choose Start with Previous. This means that both of these two effects will start at the same time. Okay, let's just double check that, and let's see how that looks. So we click and he fades and spins in at the same time. Lastly, we can click off, click Dooney again, and we can choose some way for him to exit, perhaps by means of a flyout. So we can choose which direction he goes to, and we can choose how fast. How about very slow? Okay. And again, for this one, I'm going to choose Start after Previous, so that after he's finished spinning, he just leaves the screen. So he spins in, and then just slowly he goes out. And as far as the basic effects, that's really all that you need to know. There are a lot more things that you can do which can be very useful, and we will move on to those in the next videos.